Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today we're going to go ahead and make a spring bouquet in a vase. We're going to be looking at a couple images of Vincent van Gogh's sunflower vase that he painted, and I thought that would be a great inspiration for this time of year. What I have is I just took a piece of construction paper. You can use regular paper, drawing paper, anything that you have, and fold it in half. Using this one side, I'm actually going to only draw half of a vase. So I'm going to pretend this is the top. I'm going to draw a line, and you can actually make any kind of vase shape that you want. All right, so I've only done half, and I'm going to be thinking about the word symmetry, when things are symmetrical, okay? Like my hands are symmetrical. When they come together, they're going to match. When you think about a butterfly, they're symmetrical. The wings are the same on both sides. So I'm going to come in, and after I draw half of my vase, okay, and I open it, okay, then I have two equal sides. Now there's a couple things you could do today. If you want to use your paper as your vase, that's fine. Another option that you could do is use that piece of paper as a stencil. So I'm going to pretend this bottom of my paper as part of my design, okay? I can also do something called a horizon line. This is going to represent this table, and then this would be the background, the area behind my vase. Now, like I said, you can go and just glue this, okay? Or you can do what I'm showing you here, where I can come in. I could think about a couple different patterns. I can decorate my vase, and this is a great opportunity where if you want to use some crayons or markers, colored pencils, you can decorate it. Okay, so I'm going to come back in a second after I spend some time coloring this, and I'll show you the next portion. Okay, so now that I have finished adding my color, I used markers. I thought about a table color that my vase would sit on. And I have some leftover paints here from a painting I did earlier today, so I'm gonna actually use these. I'm gonna start with some of my greens. They have blended a little bit, but I know that different leaves and stems and flowers can have, you know, different colors, especially depending on the light. And I can think about some stems being longer, some being shorter, some might be even bent over. Some flowers actually even have some different greenery in them that don't have flowers. So I'm gonna come in, think about some different leaves. I'm letting some of my colors mix just a little. So I am using, actually, the paint I have right now is acrylic paint. So this is like a really popular craft paint. Some of you might have it, but this is also something you can continue to do with markers, crayons, watercolor. It really depends on what you might have at your house. So there's really no right or wrong material that you can use. Even if you just are drawing with a pencil, that's always important to just be creative however you can. Okay, so I'm not being real, like, I'm not worrying about staying in lines or anything. I'm just going throughout and thinking about areas that I'd like to add some flowers, some greenery, trying to fill it in. Now I wanted to leave a little room up at the top so then I can add some different types of flowers. And this is another area where if you want to think about daffodils or roses or daisies, any kind of flower that maybe you see, you can even think about just blending the colors to represent flowers. Today's been a very rainy day, and I think I'll share one other project today that kind of goes with that idea, thinking about flowers that come down, maybe down the stem. I like to include and incorporate, you know, reds and pinks, the lights and the darks, the tints and the shades. I'm also not blending too much as I'm doing this. Let's see, I'm gonna actually get some purple out of my paint bucket over here. I can think about a tulip. These haven't really come out yet at our house yet, but I know that pretty soon they will. That got mixed with a little bit with the red, so it's kind of an orangish yellow. Let me see if I have some purple. So for this, you get to just have fun. Think about the different colors. That's lilac. So I don't know if you can see this. I'm looking. Yeah. Okay. So that's more of a lilac, and then a little bit darker. So once again, so for this, just having some fun with this. I can even come around, think about petals. Just using the very tip of my paintbrush. And come in and create a circle if I wanted. I can always put a little detail too. So brushing in some other colors. Another fun idea, let's see, I did put a lot of stems in here. I can even do little dots to represent the seeds of a flower. And as my green dries, I can always paint a little bit on top of that if I want. Okay, so this is just something for you to have fun building upon, creating different colors. I have a little dark blue in here. So even that, you could do a circle. I know I don't have a stem here. I can always add that. Add that as I go. My paint, acrylic paint, is a little bit thicker. I'm actually fine with it for this project especially. So if I want some of it to have a little texture when it dries, that can do that. So hopefully this will give you another great art idea as you're home. Okay, so I hope you share your artwork with me, share with your ideas that you've been working on. I can't wait to see them. And I'm just about to finish up here. I'm going to do another quick painting with the shape of my vase that I did earlier, just so you can see how they can both be a little different and also have that similar look as Vincent van Gogh. All right, boys and girls, I hope you're having a great day. Like I said, share your art, share all your fun creations with me. And I can't wait till we can be creating in the art room. Have a great day. Bye.